Oh, we went. Woo! That was a moment. Hello, Booktube. It's Louise, the Big Head Bookworm. Lovely to see you. Hope you're well. Hope you're having a good day. Wherever it is you are, whatever it is you're doing, lovely to see you. Thank you so much for popping and on this video and watching it, wherever it is you are. Where are you? It would be lovely to know where you are, where you're from. Let me know where you're from. So I'll tell you where I am. I'm in the UK, east of England, just north of Cambridge. So that's, if you want to know where I am at the moment, that's where it is. I gave myself a bit of a shock there because the setting that I've got Gary on, I'm here with Gary, by the way. Gary and I are recording. Hopefully you can hear me okay. And the setting I've got the camera on, when you press record, it kind of zooms in a bit. And I had it all set up and then you zoomed in. And quite frankly, you zoomed in too close. I felt you were moving in for a smooch. And I didn't think that was appropriate this morning. So stop it. Hello, welcome back. Welcome back to my channel. If you are a returning one, welcome if you're brand new. This is a chaotic start. I would like to say they're normally more organised, but they're probably not. So yeah, lovely to see you. Welcome back for Friday Reads. It's Friday Reads. It's Friday Reads. I'm here on a Friday. It's Friday Reads. Lovely to see you. So I'm actually very excited, and this is going to be a quick video because I've got a box. I've got a box. Ooh, what's in the box? Ooh, what's in the box? Ooh. So I was saying last week that I felt like I needed to read some more physical books. And I did read a physical book. Let me get the physical book I read. I read this, The Love Hypothesis by Hazelwood. Smoochy Smoochy. A fake relationship between scientists meets an irresistible force of attraction. There we are. It's, it says here, funny, sexy and smart. There were bits of it I liked. I did like the main character. I liked her, her attitude and her get up and go, and she wasn't quite sassy enough, but she was pretty sassy. It's very obviously tackling romance book tropes, but it does it in a really good way. So it's all fake dating, and it talks about fake dating and the fake dating romance trope all the way through, and it plays with it really, really well. It's very much sunshine meets grumpy, which of course is a trope, but it does it very, very well. Yeah. So yeah, I liked it. I enjoyed it. It was good fun. Will it set the world on fire? No. I can understand why it was a TikTok sensation, but yeah, it wasn't my favourite Hazelwood, but it was a good one. So yeah, so I read that, and I'm also in the middle of A Lesson of Life and Limb by, completely gone out of my head what her name is. But it's the Gabriel, I've forgotten his name as well. I've come in all of a fluster, and I've completely forgotten what they're called. I'll put it up so that you can see it. So it's the second in that series that I'm reading, and I'm really enjoying that as well. So yeah, anyway, I bought some new books which I'm going to read, and this is like my April? No, I'm very chaotic this morning. It's because I'm suddenly doing it and I've not thought through, just to let you know. So my August, I suppose my August TBR. Now, as a booktuber, I have always been really bad with TBRs, because if you ask me to read something in a specific time frame, I'm very much likely not to do it. Not because I can't, because you told me to. I do that regularly, and I know that that is a personality trait of mine, that I'm not very good at, if you restrict me too much, I kind of will veer off. Whilst I really like routine and I like structure, those kind of imposed rules, I can get a bit not enjoy. So I'm doing my own, and a TBR feels like an imposed rule that I don't like, because I feel like I'm being judged on it. Not that you would judge me. I don't know where this comes from. Anyway, isn't it weird the things that we tell ourselves. Anyway, I have got some books here, and I've decided I'm going to read these physical books in the next in August. And I thought I will try and give myself a self-imposed TBR. However, I will give myself the let out that if I want to read anything on the Kindle, my brand new Kindle, which I am really in love with, I can do that. So it's either these books or books from my Kindle, and I actually feel really excited about that. So that's a good thing. So we'll go with this. We'll go with this. Yeah, we'll go with it. Do you do TBR? I know some people really like a TBR. I'm not so thrilled with one. Anyway, carry on, Louise. Get direct. So I saw an advert or a trailer, for the new Practical Magic movie, Practical Magic 2. And I haven't read or seen Practical Magic, which I do feel is rather remiss of me. I'm not sure why. And I remember being on an aeroplane and the person next to me was watching Practical Magic, and I kind of, you know how you can kind of you kind of end up kind of half watching it, although I wasn't listening to it. It didn't thrill me, but I think that put me off it. But I've now decided to pull myself together and watch it. I feel like I've missed out some important cultural moment, because everybody's getting excited about the second film, and I'm like, neither have I read the books. Now that's more worrying, that I haven't read the books. And in fact, I don't think I've read an Alice Hoffman, and I need to put that right. So there are 4 books in the Practical Magic series, and so I'm starting at the beginning. I think that was my phone. I think my phone was just joining the conversation, and that's very nice. Thank you very much. Always listening. So the first book in the series is called Magic Lessons by Alice Hoffman. I have no idea whether it's a good idea to start at the beginning. I thought I would. There are the 4 books, and I want to at least have read the first one and the second one, which is Practical Magic. So Magic Lessons by Alice Hoffman. Every story has a beginning. So this is the prequel to the beloved Practical Magic. For centuries, the women of the Owens family have been cursed. Any man who loves an Owen woman will die. It begins with a baby abandoned in a snowy English field in the 1600s. Gentle Hannah Owens takes the baby in. As the child grows, Hannah teaches little Maria all about the unnamed arts. Maria has a gift for them, a gift that may well prove her undoing. And I'm going to leave it at that point. So I bought that. It's a very lovely edition. I do like it. I like it a lot. There we are. Have a good look at it. So yeah. So that's number 1. Going to read that. Excited. Now, I'm going to do an unboxing. What's in the box? Ooh, shall we just move it down? Gary, may I ask you to just focus here? There we go. And while I'm undoing this, I shall tell you where I got this box from, because I got it from HarperCollins. Paid for it. It's not an ad, not an ad thing or a PR thing. That would be nice. But I entered a competition to win a mystery edition or a new edition of the Murder of Roger Ackroyd by Agatha Christie, and you had to do there were possibly up to 4 entries of the competition, and I did all 4. So I follow the newsletter, I follow them on Instagram, and I also had to follow, or I chose to follow, Gary, step back a little bit too close, that's better. Had to follow HarperCollins on Instagram and their newsletter. So I was like, yep, that's fine. I like HarperCollins, always have liked HarperCollins. Happy to do it. So I thought to myself, yeah, sure, no worries. And they had a summer sale on. So I've started to get their letters, their newsletters, and it said it had a summer sale on. They were going to be 50% off these titles. And it was all of the titles on their website, apart from one special Lord of the Rings edition. And I was like, well, this is actually quite good going. And I had a good mooch through. And I got, if I bought so many, I would get free delivery. And I thought, go on then. Which it arrived today, not 10 minutes ago. So I thought we would actually look at what I bought. And so I've got a good variety of books, I'm hoping that I've bought. Check the time. Yeah, I've got enough time. So here we go. So the first book is a romance, spicy romance. It says, for her, he'd break all the rules. And it's Sadie Kincaid, and it's called Dante. And it's deliciously dark and steamy. Oh my, the spice is just chef's kiss level top notch. Oh dear, he doesn't say who those quotes from. So it's from the fan favourite Amazon #1, Queen of Dark Mafia Romance. Oh, okay. Maybe I didn't read this very carefully. He's the kind of evil that makes even devils cry. So he's beneath his icy exterior lies an inferno of passion. Yeah, Chicago Ruthless, book 1. It's a kind of just a romance, really, isn't it? I quite like the cover, though. Yeah. And actually, I saw the second one or the third one, actually, in The Works, which is a discount book and stationery and craft shop that's a chain around the country. So they've got, so I can get it. If I like it, then I can get the next one for like £3. So that's quite good going. So, yeah. So there we go. Now, book #1. I'm not reading them in this order. Now, I've actually got 2 books by the same chap, Daniel Silva. They're both spy fiction, and the reason I got these 2 is that I love a spy fiction book, and I haven't read any for ages, and there are loads of them by this chap. So the first one is called The Order, and the second one is called The Cellist. They are spy thrillers, and look, this is an art. I love an art spy, art thriller and spy thriller. Legendary spy and art restorer Gabriel Allon is enjoying a holiday in Venice when he's urgently summoned to Rome. Paul Pope VII has died. Not only is it spy, it is also shadowy Catholic society spy. Yeah, that sounds great. That sounds absolutely great. And then this one is called The Cellist. And I absolutely bought it because I thought the fact it had music in it would be fun. So I'm going to read that one, and then I'll read that one, because I think that's the order that they go in. I haven't started at #1 with these because I thought I can't be bothered. Definitely loving the idea of that. Loving the idea of Catholic shadowy society spy thriller. Going along the theme of books that everybody else has read and I haven't read is this one, which is called The Pumpkin Spice Cafe. 'Tis the Season to Fall in Love by Laurie Gilmore. And I thought that would get me in the mood for autumn. Looks autumnal, doesn't it? They look very themed. Some people really like these and some people don't like them. I do like a romance series that's set round a town, or, you get kind of, that's the kind of theme, is the town or the village or that kind of stuff. So there's a very good series, which if I remember, I'll try and find for you, which if you do like kind of contemporary romance, it's got a little bit of spice, it's not too spicy, then they're great. So this is The Pumpkin Spice Cafe. I'm sure everybody's heard about it. It's by Laurie Gilmore, and there are loads in the series and they're all themed. The cinnamon bun bookstore, the Christmas tree cup. Oh, they are so cheesy in their theming. But yeah, I thought I'd give that a go. Will I like it? I don't know. Have you read it? And then I've gone for another romance. Oh, it was a bit romance heavy, wasn't it? This looks a little bit witchy. So the only thing more treacherous than a witch being in love, than being a witch, is falling in love. So this is The Crimson Moth by Kristen Ciccarelli. I'm mispronouncing that badly. But yeah. So I thought I'd give that a go. A moth to flame, a witch to burn. The Crimson Moth. It's International Moth Week. Did you know that? And I just realised I bought a book with a moth on the cover, and it's International Moth Week for us to celebrate moths. There you go. I'm celebrating moths in my own way. So, yeah. The only thing more treacherous than being a witch is falling in love. A hunted witch. A witch hunter. Oh, it's a fantasy duology. Oh, cool. There we go. So, those are... They're all fairly chunky, actually. That one, they're not too bad. They are the 6 books that I have in my TBR. Yeah. That is not going to work. Right. Can I... Oh. That surprised both of us, didn't it? There we are, Gary. Get your shot. Get your shot, Gary. I won't use that as my thumbnail, though, because it would spoil the reveal of the books with my unholding. There we go. Right, gonna love you and leave now. How good was that? That was good, wasn't it? That was exciting. I'm excited. Are you excited? Which one shall I read first? Which one shall I read first? I think we all know it's going to have to be The Order. I think that's the first one. That's got to be the first one, hasn't it? I'm thinking that one. And then we'll see how good this is. Oh, actually, I've got to finish my other book, which I can't remember the title of. So I'll finish the book, which I am enjoying. It's not, I was saying it like, oh, I've got to read that. I'm enjoying it, so it's fine. But then I shall crack into that. And we'll see where I go. See whether I need to have a romance and then do magic. I think so. I think so. Yeah, right. Okay. Well, this has been lovely. I thoroughly enjoyed this. I was all excited and I wanted to share my excitement with somebody and I thought I'd share it with you. Thank you very much for everybody's lovely comments on my last video regarding my poorly joint. Yeah, it's a kind of a long-term thing. Eventually I'm on the waiting list for medical intervention kind of stuff. It's not one of those things that's going to get better. It's not something that I've done. It's a genetic thing that runs, runs in the family and it's just going to have to be dealt with. It's just unfortunate that it's gone quite as bad as it has. But yeah. We're keeping on. And now I've got lovely new books to jolly me up that I can focus on. Yes. Excited. All right. Hope you're doing well. This has been lovely, Booktube. Let's do it again. Bye.